Heading: Criteria for selection of EIA methodology. Side heading 1. General criteria. First point: the methodology should be simple, clear, and easy to understand. Second point: it should identify all significant environmental impacts. Third point: it should provide accurate and reliable results. Fourth point: it should be suitable for the type, size, and location of the project. Fifth point: it should consider environmental, social, and economic factors. Sixth point: it should be cost-effective and require reasonable time and resources. Seventh point: it should support effective decision-making and environmental planning. Heading: Impact identification. Side heading 1. Meaning. First point: impact identification is the process of recognizing the possible environmental impacts of a proposed project. Side heading 2. Purpose. First point: to identify positive and negative environmental impacts. Second point: to identify significant environmental components likely to be affected. Third point: to provide a basis for prediction and evaluation. Heading: Impact measurement. Side heading 1. Meaning. First point: impact measurement determines the magnitude or extent of identified environmental impacts. Side heading 2. Purpose. First point: to measure the intensity and duration of impacts. Second point: to compare impacts with environmental standards. Third point: to determine the seriousness of environmental effects. Heading: Impact interpretation and evaluation. Side heading 1. Meaning. First point: impact interpretation explains the significance of predicted environmental impacts. Second point: impact evaluation determines whether the impacts are acceptable or require mitigation. Side heading 2. Purpose. First point: to assess the importance of environmental impacts. Second point: to recommend suitable mitigation measures. Third point: to support environmental decision-making. Heading: Impact communication. Side heading 1. Meaning. First point: impact communication is the process of presenting EIA findings to decision-makers, stakeholders, and the public. Side heading 2. Purpose. First point: to ensure transparency in the EIA process. Second point: to involve the public in environmental decision-making. Third point: to communicate environmental risks and mitigation measures effectively.